Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back with Shane.
Tom.
Turtle fans, we're back here with Ninja Turtles, Season 2, Episode 17, Newtralized. So, Tom, last time we had Baxter Stockman finally turn into the iconic mutant fly that I grew up with before I even knew he was ever human.
Yeah.
Like, you should go back and listen to that post-talk. It was just disgusting.
It's the only word I can think of.
It's good that you get as disgusted as I do with certain things like that. How his mouth and his fucking human teeth are in there.
He vomits that stuff to disintegrate the food. So
he breaks it down with some kind of digested enzymes that pre-digest it before you drink it up. It's pretty disgusting, yeah. We also had the Retro Mutagen finally work on April's dad, Kirby. It was successful, but there isn't a lot of mutagen lying around for them to use it. But it's a hot commodity because Bradford once turned back, obviously Stockman once turned back, and Splinter is being really selfless, and he thankfully has his humanity. Right. He just looks like a rat.
Right.
But he essentially is at peace with his situation. And I think that's really admirable. I couldn't do it. I'd want to be a human. It's interesting because the Ninja Turtles, they are who they are. They've been that way since the 80s. And then as more Ninja Turtle media has come out, like some of the mutants were like monsters. But what's interesting is the turtles were turtles and they became more human. But the humans, sometimes they'll turn into more like monsters.
Right.
Obviously Splinter was a human as well. It's almost like, and I don't want to call shenanigans, it's like they're changing the rules a little bit, like we need this thing to be a monster. You know, what are the rules? Like, is there like a percentage of like you might lose your humanity, you might not? Because everything we've seen that isn't a main character has lost their humanity, really. Except, I guess Bradford and Sever haven't.
The last episode, too, they seem to kind of hint at the fact of, I wonder what you're going to turn into. You know, preluding that it's going to be something, some sort of monstrosity.
Yeah, if I was Baxter and he pressed that button, I would have ran over and tackled him so it fucking exploded on him too. But he turned into the Super Shredder from Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. So anyways, guys, if you want to support us, we have Patreon. You can go there. We have our full-length uncut reactions. We also have up to 2 weeks early access, and we now might have 3 and 4 by the time this comes out. But we appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
Let's jump in.
Move it, Casey! You think I'm on a midnight stroll?
How rickety and ghetto is that fire escape?
Yeah, for real.
You tell me 3 people are on that thing?
They're getting away with the plutonium! Can't lose them!
Plutonium?
Oh, crud. Are you pulling my side?
I think I lost another tooth.
Oh, no.
Who could have done this?
And it keeps getting worse. They took the plutonium. What do you think they need it for?
No idea. But whoever it was, packed some serious firepower. Let's just hope they're on our side.
Uh-oh.
Slash is back.
Oh yeah, about to get the high score. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this. I got you.
Great use of your time.
We got other vigilantes out there going after those alien blobs.
Sounds good to me. Less work for us.
The Krang stole plutonium, and whoever took them down stole it from them.
Ha! I know exactly who's behind this.
You better not say squirrels with lasers again. So what do we do, Leo?
Raph and Casey, stick to the alleyways. Donnie and Mikey, you take the rooftops. I'll cover the sewers. We'll meet back at the lair at midnight.
Cover the sewers? You guys live down there. How did you fail English? Bobby, you speak English.
Keep up this time, Jones?
What is your problem?
Street thugs and robo-ninjas are one thing, but alien threats from other dimensions are a whole different ballgame.
I took on a giant space worm single-handedly.
Yeah, you were single-handedly eaten by it. Bottom line, you're in over your head on this one, Casey.
I might not have ninja training, but I've achieved a level of awesome attainable only by Casey Jones. It's mystical.
I really hate his hockey mask, though. And I've said it before. I think that iconic look from the first movie, it's too important.
Check it out, Don.
You see this carbon scorching? They were taken out by plasma weapons of some sort. We gotta warn the others.
The Krang is getting their Krangs handed to them by those who are not Krang.
Whoever did this not only destroyed them, they obliterated them.
Good call.
Oh, no.
Ninjas use stealth. Ever heard of it?
Spike?
Is that your old pet turtle? The one who got mutated?
It's Slash now, remember? Good to see you again, Raphael.
What are you doing here, Slash?
We're taking care of the Krang. I got a new partner now. Destruction to the Krang!
Who is that?
An alien psycho called the Newtralizer. What are you guys doing, Slash?
Wiping out the Krang. Keep out of the way!
All right, I'll take Slash and Neutralizer while you hang back and get... Casey! Look out!
Hey, car.
Just what I was looking for. And now, the Plutonium. Fly, we have what we came for. See, you got a new partner too, Raphael.
He ain't gonna hold him.
Nope.
You gonna betray him the way you betrayed me?
Still holding on to the past, huh, Spike?
I told you, it's Slash now!
Cloaking device. Oh no, transportation.
Think we're in deep trouble.
At least they want to take out the Krang.
My head. Raph, ice me.
Ice cream
Cream
kitty.
Ice Cream Kitty! I see it now,
You should
Tom.
have never got involved, Casey.
Those two goons are nothing. They lucked out. Won't happen again.
Let's focus, people. Since Slash and the Neutralizer are using plutonium to power their teleportation, we can look for traces of residual radiation.
Mikey, hold on, D. I'm about to get the high score.
An Atari stick.
Mm-hmm.
Krang must warn.
I hate this.
I want to squish those brains and like smear them.
First we find great communication.
I hate them.
Then we blow this place to rock. What about the humans out on the street? Remember the day we met? The vow.
Whoa.
I owe you one. The name's Slash. I can't understand it. These are the most insidious aliens in the 10 dimensions. They imprisoned me. They tortured me. I have made a vow never to rest until I annihilate all of them. Destroy the Krang at any cost.
Should have said at any cost.
That's
There's a little bit of humanity within Slash, though.
I can see that. Yeah.
This is the place?
A Krang communication orb. Want to let me in on the plan? In due time.
Whoa, it's the Neutralizer. I totally named that guy.
Actually, I named him.
Actually, I named him.
Hit him hard and fast. Except for you, Casey. You hold back.
Maybe the enemy of my enemy is my friend in this type of situation. They're not trying to, like, enslave humanity or destroy the world.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that too.
Eager for another beatdown, Donatello?
Leave him alone!
What if we just whacked him with this thing? That would hurt.
Holy mackerel!
Holy mackerel! Casey.
Yeah, man. Come on.
You guys all right?
We're cool.
You would have been flattened flattened if it wasn't for me.
I've done the same for you, Raph.
Oh yeah? When was that?
Like dozens of times.
If you didn't slow us down, they would have never gotten away.
Are you kidding me?
Why? You think this is a joke?
You never have close-ups like this, ever.
Forget this. I'm out of here.
Just go.
Good. I'm going.
Casey, wait! Hold on!
It's like Raph and Leo's fight from the first movie.
If he's gonna act like a baby, I don't want his help.
Not cool, Raph. People have feelings, dude. Real, squishy feelings.
Well, I'm not people.
This better be good, Donnie.
We are going to listen in on everything Slash and the Neutralizer say. Whoa! And while I was wrestling with Slash, I slipped a spy roach on him. We'll be able to hear everything they say through my T-phone. Yeah, I know. Awesome, right? I'm smart.
The Krang orb revealed a new weapon. They're testing it on the docks at midnight.
Always on the docks.
Right?
We can use it to wipe out the Krang once and for all. We can destroy this whole stinking city.
Are you crazy? I'm here to take out Krang, not people.
Why should I care? I'm not people.
Sounds oddly familiar.
Come down on it. I won't take any chance.
This just got real.
Let's end this.
This is one of the instances you get Master Splinter. He's helped for less. You know what I mean?
And the whole city being annihilated.
Is that the new weapon they were talking about? Doesn't look like much.
Looks like those
Never mind.
the tripods aliens from the War of the Worlds.
World, yeah.
Krang, over here. Move in the direction known as this way. Rocka, 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 rocka. So here's the plan. You distract the Krang, I'll hijack the walker.
And I'm supposed to trust you inside that thing?
I know how to pilot it, and you don't have a choice.
Here's the plan.
I hate that stupid Krang. God.
Keep the Krang busy.
Oh, it's like, what is it, it's an AT-AT or ATST?
You're thinking of an
Smaller.
you think, oh, the smaller versions of them? I think ATST.
Krang, watch out for Krang. Stupid Krang.
What?
Here goes nothing.
Damn. How did it not zap him out, this guy, but zap that baseball-sized grenade?
Right.
God, you see what...
Imagine what they probably smell like.
Terrible.
You saved me, Raphael.
I'll destroy you all. Rocka, 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 rocka.
What are you doing? They helped us fight the Krang.
This is my battle. I don't need them. Flash! How could you, brother?
You're no brother of mine.
Caught you, bro.
Rocka, 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 rocka.
Casey, you're back?
I figured I'd wait for you all to be in trouble and then I'd make an awesome heroic entrance. Pretty cool, right?
He missed with his puck, so... Just like in Star Wars.
Yep.
That was pretty cool with the hockey moves.
Great shot.
Thanks, Spike. I mean, Slash. You know, there's always room on the team for one more.
I need to go my own way, Raphael. Think I'm better off solo. I'll see you all again someday.
This is how I kind of envision the Cry thing happening. Like, she won't join the team.
You did awesome, Casey. Best partner a turtle could have.
It's been a long day, guys. Let's go home.
Okay.
It's not over.
It's like Waka Waka Waka, that one Muppet or something.
Yeah.
Full length, see you back to YouTube channel for the discussion. Guys, that was reaction. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Is there like TMNT lore behind the rocka rocka rocka, or is that specific to this show?
I've never heard of it.
Okay.
I'm not an expert. I know a lot about the things I've watched. And
You've not heard that in any other iteration?
No, it sounds like Waka Waka Waka.
Yeah,
honestly.
it is a Muppet.
I think it's something in his language because he was going in and out of his language. I think that's really cool. He has this translator on him, some kind of alien tech. He's some badass from where he's at. But they mentioned like the Krang is the most evil race within the 10 dimensions.
10 dimensions, yeah.
So there's more than just Dimension X. There is 9 other ones, which we knew from that one episode where they're going down that hallway, which is like the world between worlds. We can peer into the other dimensions and stuff like that, like the original OG Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. But the Newtralizer and Slash have teamed up, which makes sense. But Newtralizer, he was kind of power hungry. He might have a reason. He might have a really sad backstory. Like, I want to kill these things at all cost.
Well, he said, he's like, you know, they've kept me prisoner and they've been torturing me and everything else. You know, I'm sure there's a backstory there.
It's been driven bad.
So I thought it was kind of interesting that they just kind of threw in our face the plutonium.
Yeah, I don't know why they need the plutonium, but it makes me think of Back to the Future.
Yeah.
So, which is just one of the great trilogies out there.
It is.
So I don't know what they needed it for. I kind of thought it was going to be a mutagen, so they can try to make more retro mutagen.
Right.
But it wasn't that. Also, so they were stealing tech from the Krang, so now they have those transporters, which we talked about with Star Trek, how you like dematerialize and then come back together. Not something I want to.
Scary.
Yeah, because is it still you?
We talked about this before, I remember, but I think back to the movie Doom, which I believe came out in 2005 with The Rock.
Yep.
Keith Urban.
Went and saw it with Jill at the movie theater. It was a good one.
And remember Pinky, the guy in the wheelchair.
Carl Urban. Keith Urban's like a singer.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And Pinky, the guy in the wheelchair, comes back. He's like, well, part of me went to one dimension, the other part of me went to another.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like what if your left leg doesn't come back with you?
Well, I watched Star Trek: The Next Generation a little bit, not a ton of other Star Trek. I've seen the first J.J. Abrams movie. I don't know a lot about it, but I was researching it one time, and early versions of that tech did have stuff like that before they mastered it. But there is like people who are afraid to use it because they don't know if it's like, am I dying and then coming back, and am I someone else? Like,
right?
And you are literally dying because you're not alive during that period, right?
And if that is what happens, no one's going to be able to tell you that that's what happens because they're not going to know.
Yeah. You're going to have all the memories of the person who just died. Yeah. It's just, weird to me. And Casey versus Raph. It's okay to have infighting. It makes sense that Raph and Casey would have that, but we did kind of have that at first until Casey joined the team. I didn't need it again this soon in the story because there's multiple seasons of this.
I don't know that I disagreed necessarily with Raph on this though. I mean, Casey was becoming somewhat of a hindrance a little bit, and yeah, he's right. He's like, you would have got splatted if it wasn't for.
Yeah, he would have died. So Raph is right, but I think there's a way to do it that's more constructive.
Yeah.
I mean, they're trained ninjas. They train their whole lives. I mean, Casey's just some street kid. You know what I'm saying? And he knows how to street fight, and he's useful, but you got to understand there are things that you can help with, things that you can't help with.
Right.
So that's kind of how I feel about that. Yes, one quick thing, how they might smell. I was watching this Joe Rogan podcast about this guy, and he was talking about this village who had confronted this alien, and he was actually interviewing like a guy in the military who supposedly drove this thing somewhere, and basically the smell of this thing was supposedly people in this village, hundreds of people, it was so bad, it's like a skunk times 100, and people will be trying to like spray water in their nose to wash it out. The stench was there for weeks, and you'd walk in and start throwing it up. It's like a biological weapon almost. So
that sounds awful.
Yeah, but it might just be something like that smells to us in this world, in our dimension, but to them, it might not smell bad to them. And that's just their smell. We might smell bad to them.
Right.
You know? And you know what? I know and respect Wayne Gretzky. I've researched like how great he was, the Michael Jordan of hockey, except maybe even better at his sport in terms of his dominance, right?
Right.
Other than that, I don't really watch hockey, but just because of Casey Jones. Do you watch hockey or anything like that?
Yeah, now, I live now just outside of Pittsburgh. And so, I mean, hockey's huge.
So you got recruited into the cult.
Yeah. The Pittsburgh Penguins have been a dominant team in the sport for
I've hated
decades.
Pittsburgh sports for so long, though.
Yeah.
So, anyways, guys, if you want to support us, make sure you check us out on Patreon. We have our full-length uncut reactions for all the things that we do. And we have 1, 2, and hopefully by now 3 and 4 week early access. We're out of here.
Thanks, guys.